Hi, I'm Mrs. Butterfield.
Hi, I am Mrs. Ely.
We're the McGuffey School nurses, and we wanted to speak to you today about the coronavirus vaccination.
Let's start with how vaccines work. When germs that cause disease enter your body, your immune system recognizes these germs as foreign or invaders. Your immune system responds by making antibodies that will attack and destroy the germs that are making you sick. These antibodies then are able to protect you in the future. The next time the same germ enters your body, you have antibodies that recognize and attack the germs before it has time to make you sick. Vaccines work like our natural response to germs that cause disease. They help our body develop antibodies that will fight the foreign or invader germ without making us sick. I think this is important, that our body is able to make antibodies without making us sick. Vaccines in the past have been made from weakened, inactivated, or parts of a disease. Newer vaccines now are sometimes made with a blueprint of the disease.
This blueprint is called messenger RNA. Think of mRNA as an instruction manual for your body on how to make a protein. In this case of the coronavirus, it teaches your body to make a spike off of the crown surface of the virus. This small piece cannot make you sick. It cannot cause infection, but it is just enough to teach your body how to respond if it ever encounters that specific virus again. Thus, your immunity is developed. Once the messenger RNA does its job, it disintegrates and is gotten rid of through your body naturally. It's important to note that messenger RNA and DNA never come in contact. Your cells contain your unique DNA. Since the two never meet, nothing in your body can be altered or changed.
People are asking, is the COVID-19 vaccine safe?
It is actually very safe. It has been studied on over 70,000 people from all over the world. We may not know everything about the vaccine, but we definitely know it's safe. People have often said that they're concerned because there was a rush in production and they were afraid shortcuts were taken. In fact, the technology for mRNA has been around for over 10 years. It came about when the first SARS virus developed in China years ago. It has just now been put into use with COVID. Also, causing things to speed up was that nations realized that this was a pandemic and they worked together to get information out. Laboratories did not keep secret proprietary information. They shared it, and so the vaccine was developed across many laboratories. Finally, production started on the vaccine before FDA approval. This enabled the companies to ship the vaccine as soon as the FDA said it was okay. Now, I know some people are concerned that they can get COVID from the vaccination.
No, remember the vaccine is a mRNA vaccine, which teaches your immune system to recognize and fight COVID-19. It does not contain any part of the coronavirus.
What about severe reactions?
You may have a few side effects after receiving the vaccine. Things that are common is arm pain, maybe a little bit swelling at the site, headache, and possible fever. But remember, the symptoms go away. You will be asked to wait 15 minutes after you receive the vaccine so that you can be monitored and treated if an allergic reaction should occur.
If you've already had COVID, should you still get vaccinated?
Yes, they do not know how long your immunity is after having COVID. So it is recommended at this time that you also receive the COVID-19 vaccine. Mrs. Butterfield, some people are also concerned about fertility.
I've heard that from several people. This actually is a falsehood. A couple doctors suggested that there was a substance in the Pfizer vaccine that hindered placental development in pregnant women. Pfizer extensively studied this and found it to be completely untrue. It is very safe for pregnant women and developing babies. Oddly enough, these are the same two doctors that said that the coronavirus was nothing more than a bad case of the flu and that masks cause brain damage. We both know that those are false accusations.
Do you still have to wear a mask after receiving the vaccine?
Yes, you should. Whenever you breathe in without a mask, you're breathing in germs. COVID particles remain in your nasal passages and oral membranes, and when you breathe out, you're spreading them to the public. By wearing a mask, you're preventing those from entering your system and then spreading them to others. Now, even though those germs reside in your nasal passages, they're not going to make you sick because you had the vaccine. But remember, you can still breathe them out to other people. So, socially distancing, wearing a mask, and hand washing are still going to be strongly encouraged. Now, I have heard of some people that have said that the COVID virus has mutated. Will this vaccine work on them?
The vaccine is effective against current and new variants of the COVID-19. They do not know about future variants, so a booster may be needed. What is known, COVID-19 can cause serious long-term health problems or even cause death. A lot of this can be avoided by getting the COVID-19 vaccine. Personally, I believe in vaccines. I was vaccinated as a child. I had my children vaccinated. I had COVID, recovered, then got the vaccine. Why? Because after testing positive for COVID-19, my husband and my infant grandchild became ill with COVID-19. It was a very scary experience for myself and my family. As a school nurse, I not only want to protect my family, but the students, staff, and community that I live and work in.
I got the vaccine for many of those same reasons. My family has recently suffered several losses from COVID, and it was a devastating experience. I want to do everything in my power to protect those I love and my fellow community members. Vaccines not only keep you from getting sick, but they prevent the spread to others. It's just one more tool in our arsenal to fight this pandemic.